Firefighting crews brought in to assist in quelling that lingering fire at the city dump. Good evening, everyone. I'm LaDawn Davis. Thanks so much for tuning in. Topping the news tonight. There's light at the end of the tunnel for that lingering fire that has been burning now for a week today. International teams were brought in to assist in putting a damper on that vexing situation that has forced many residents out of their homes. Personnel from 2 U.S. companies are here with firefighting planes to assist. Government spending $75,000 to dump fire and ice over the New Providence landfill, which is expected to retard that lingering fire. International experts from Florida have been engaged to carry out the aerial firefighting work, which is expected to bring relief to the hundreds of Jubilee Gardens residents that were left displaced now for a week. Today, the international group came in and teamed up with local fire services and the environmental health team at Executive Aviation to load the aircraft with the product to carry out the exercise. Environment Minister the Honorable Kenrick Dorset tells us about the work to be carried out.
The government has engaged the services of Geltec Solutions out of the United States. They have a product called Fire Ice, which is a fire retardant that has been used in dump site fires in the United States, in forest fires, metal fires, tire fires. And we've also engaged the services of Fletcher Air, which is another U.S. company that will take the product once it's mixed with water provided by the fire department of the Royal Bahamas Police Force, put them into the aircraft, and they're going to be deploying the substance on areas of the dump site that is difficult for us to access, with a view of trying to extinguish fire and contain smoke, to speed up the process of enabling the people of Jubilee Gardens, the businesses on Gladstone, and the students and faculty of Aquinas College to be able to return to some sense of normalcy in terms of their day-to-day activities.
The Environment Minister says it is the first time that such product is being used.
I'm very hopeful. I've seen the product on display. I've seen it work. I'd like to see it work in this application and based on this terrain and these circumstances. And so we're hopeful that it will work and it will provide the relief that we hope that it will.
Dorset says it is an Environmental Protection Agency approved product which is safe. He also says because of the magnitude of the fire, they had to bring in additional help.
Because of the extent of the fire and where the fire has now spread. Beforehand, it has been in areas where it has been relatively easy for either the fire department to access or for us to be able to reopen existing wells or put in wells, and where our heavy equipment operators can access safely. There is now an area that is under fire that I would be putting heavy equipment operators and indeed members of the Royal Bahamas Police Force in harm's way trying to access the area to be able to contain it. So it's best for us to use this aerial assault at least to contain and cool the area, which makes it a little easier for our human resources on the ground to then complete the task.